The problem is because we are not scripted, because this is all off the cuff, and we basically go wherever we want to go, and we talk about whatever we talk about, we say too much shit that YouTube would be like, no, you can't say that. And here's the thing. This is the thing that I noticed in the gun community. That you get so dependent. You get so dependent on the dollar that comes from YouTube that when YouTube says, hey, guys, you can't say such and such, or you can't do such and such, or you can't, they just kowtow to the number, and they're like, fuck it, I can't be demonetized. Because
look at that's how I've heard off the ranch and Donut Operator and those guys.
But I like Christian Herrera, I believe.
That's the AK guy. Dude. Yeah, he's part of that crew.
He does a whole thing about. He did a video about making a firearm, about the firearm that the guy used to shoot the Japanese premier.
Yes. He did a suppressor one also.
Yeah, but he did a firearm video about that.
Yep.
And it was all legit, except he didn't realize that when he in the comment section, or not the comment section, but you know how you can be like, look below and find the coupon for Dildos Express. In that area, he listed all the things that they used to make the firearm, and that got him demonetized. And when he talked about how much money he lost for just that one video, it was like, man, you know what? You really can't.
Yeah.
You really can't fuck around with.
Yeah. Do you know who Tim Pool is?
Yeah, I know who Tim Pool is. Yeah.
$1 million a month.
Yeah.
$1 million a month.
And he's not doing. The reality about Tim Pool is, and that's the crazy thing.
And look how fucking milquetoast neutral he is.
That's the crazy thing is, think about if Tim Pool's doing $1 million a month, what's Garand Thumb doing? Like, what is his like?
Like they got so much. They're not doing that volume, but they're doing good. Like those guys.
I'll bet Garand Thumb is doing better than Tim Pool. I'll bet he's making more money. He's making.
I don't think the eyeballs are there like that.
He's making enough money. He's making enough money that the Air Force was like,
yeah,
bye. And the first thing he did when he bought that ranch, and so I think because he's all in, he was part-time in it. He's all in Garand Thumb now. So yeah, I guarantee he's making more than Tim Pool.
The production quality went up. Like his video, he's definitely got some. I always take those videos and I'll send them to Brandel and Austin. I'm like, how many guys were involved in this video? Like an Off the Ranch video, right? He made a video that was just like solar, right? Some company, they put up I think they put down he bought this abandoned mansion, rebuilt the whole thing. Yeah. Brought in I can't remember the dude's name. Has a construction company. Awesome fucking YouTube page. But they built a concrete slab, put a patio cover over it, put some solar up there, put a water tank so they could wash parts and stuff out there and wash hands. And he was just doing a video putting the solar up. And I'm like, I just watched 30 minutes of this fucking thing, every second of it, like captivating, right? I'm like, how many cameras were here, and how long did it take them to cut this together? Because they put a video up every couple days.
Yeah, he's spending some money.
So there's dudes there for sure.
He's spending some money, that's for sure. But again, it's going to be in the long run when you think about it, especially with Demolition Ranch, pennies on the dollar.
Yeah,
it's pennies on the dollar,
and the money comes from somewhere else, right? So like Tim Pool, they do their thing from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock or whatever, and they've always got really good guests on. But then they go over to Rumble and they do one that's uncensored and they can say whatever they want. Like Dan Bongino got kicked off of YouTube, went to Rumble, and he got like 6 million followers within a month and only had 1 million on YouTube because YouTube's suppressing all your shit. So the other dude, the Mug Club, I can't remember what his name is. He's kind of like Shapiro. He just went over to Rumble and drug 2 million new users over there. So there's people there. It's starting, and there is some monetization there. It's kind of how YouTube was in the old days. So I mean, there's the possibility of doing something like that where you do an after show that is fully monetized, where you can, because you can put it behind a paywall. It's like $5 to join or whatever.
I think the problem with digital media is, or any of that stuff, whether you're talking about Rumble or YouTube or anything, is they're going to use what people like in order to create a financial bedrock. So YouTube, right? The reality is people went to YouTube because they could see whatever the hell they wanted to see, and they could see it, and
Everything was there just until a few years ago.
everything was there. And then so what ends up happening is something like even Rumble. Let's just talk about Rumble. Rumble could turn into YouTube of yesteryear, where you can. It's the wild, wild west of videos, and if you want to see
until Google buys it,
and then they're going to shut all those. They're going to shut all those channels down, and they're going to demonetize all those things that people want to see, and ruin it again. I think what you really need is you need a billionaire like Elon Musk to create some shit, and then be like, these are the rules.
I kind of feel like
And
that's
these are the
coming.
rules. These are the rules, and these are the rules till the planets melt.